Good morning. It is Monday morning here in Palm Springs, Palm Desert area, and it's time for Shaving Chronicle. And why not? So what's interesting is I got a whole weekend without shaving, and it just starts to give me a feel of like, oh, what that beard would be like. And I don't know if you've done this Facebook Face app, this new thing that sends all your pictures to the Russians, but privacy is another story. Hey, Queenie. But here's the thing, it sort of does this cool old feature where it shows you what you look like old, but also cool, and it gave me this full white beard. I'll maybe share a picture a bit later on, but I kind of liked it. So maybe I got 30 years to work on my wife to sort of let me have that beard. We'll see. Anyway, the reason I do these, I call the Shaving Chronicles, and the reason that we do them is to just keep people in touch with what we do, what I'm doing, where I'm speaking, where I'm going. And hello, good to see you. And that's what we do. So pretty much I have to shave every day except for weekends when I get a little bit of time off. Lots of people joining us, that's awesome. And I talk while I shave. So typically I take my glasses off. Yeah, definitely need a shave, no question about that. Mr. Stevie, I'm glad you're here because this one's for my mum. I use this fantastic product. It's called The Real Shave Company. They're in the United Kingdom. I am not paid to promote these. I just like their stuff. And this is charcoal infused, so it goes on a little darker, but it's cleansing for the skin, which I rather like. And yeah, it works. Basically just this is not a lesson in shaving. This is just me shaving and talking at the same time while looking in a big mirror here. I use my razors from the Dollar Shave Club. Again, not sponsored, just love the idea of having my razors sent to my house once a month for 10 bucks for 4 razor heads. A lot cheaper than going anywhere else and paying Gillette's prices. Although I think Gillette actually owns them now, but I could be wrong. Anyway, and this is what I do, I just shave. So I seem to start on the right hand side. Force a habit and go down. Anyway, the reason you might have seen this in the caption today, it says, this one's for you, Mum. What? Today is July 29th. Hey, Mary. And July 29th, big deal. It is a big deal for me because 11 years ago, my mum passed away. She'd had a very long battle with cancer for many years, had multiple primaries, multiple surgeries, multiple treatments, but in the end she was just done. And the reason I talk about my mum really was she was the first entrepreneur I ever really knew. And when I left school, I worked with my parents. I worked with my mum every day. She taught me many of the bookkeeping skills and attention to detail and customer service skills between me and my mum and my dad. And truthfully, in 2008, when she passed away, it was not a good year for me. It's never a good year when your mum passes away, but for me, my favorite is the blade on the back. I know, they are awesome, just on little trimmy bits. Good point, Mary. Anyway, 2008, I had this car accident. Hadn't had my surgery at that point, so I was in chronic pain with my neck. The economy tanked. I mean, we had one big client. Hey, Andrea. One big client that we lost because they decided to cut back on the marketing, which was fair enough. And then my mum died, so it was like the perfect storm, really. Just triple whammy, and it just knocked me for 6, to be honest. Yeah, wasn't good. I remember the day my mum passed, I called my dad to see how he was doing. He didn't pick up his phone at home. I called his cell phone or his mobile in England. Didn't pick that up. I thought, well, that's kind of strange. He always picks up one or the other. And then I called the hospice where my mum was. As we put through to a room, my dad answered the phone really gruffly. And I went, oh, what's wrong? And he said, I think your mum's going. And yeah, 1 second. Let's get rid of this bad mustache because that's not the plan to keep that. Beards I can do. Mustaches never did anything for me. There we go. That's better. Anyway, breaking the momentum a little bit, but I was on the phone. My two brothers were in a room with my dad, and my dad said to my mom, "Jonathan's here." And I was on the phone in a room with my two brothers and my dad, and not kidding, less than a minute later, my mum passed away. Yeah, pretty much around this time of day, 11 years ago. Never forget it, obviously. But here's what it's done. It gave me a new impetus. It gave me a reason to just kick my own ass and get back in line, because I was in a downer and I couldn't be that way. And it got worse before it got better, I'll be honest, it really did. But it did get better. And here I am doing a Shaving Chronicle in Palm Desert. I'm excited. Colette, hey. Excited for so many things going on. We brought our girls down for a long weekend here. Debbie's parents are here. So my other mum. And yeah, but you know, that's what Shaving Chronicles are all about. It's just, for me, it's just sharing life, sharing a moment. Why don't I share a moment of what it looks like? Yesterday here in Palm Desert, it got to 117 degrees, which is 46, 47 in Canadian. And, oh, it's a warm one. But it's beautiful, and this is the view that I get to wake up to each morning. It's pretty exciting. Found this place because of you, Wonder Homes, in the very first place, back in, I don't know, 20, people looking at me, they're thinking, what is he doing? It's stupid warm out there already. It's awesome. But that's kind of the deal. Shaving Chronicles are about sharing life, sharing where I'm at, sharing what we're up to. And Ron, my friend, you've seen these many times. Great to see so many people joining. Sometimes I do these Shaving Chronicles on my business page, some on my personal page. Today the message was a bit more personal, so I did it on my personal page. But yeah, 11 years with no mom, but 11 years closer to seeing her again, I guess. We're a faith-based family, as you know, and personally for me, I don't believe death is the end at all. I think it's just a stage of life. You know, we arrive and we leave on this planet, you know, and what we leave to is very exciting. And I don't believe that it won't be forever that I don't get to see my mom again. And that is a promise worth holding on to, right? So anyway, Monday morning, Shaving Chronicles. I'm up and at it. I've been up for hours, written my lists, emailed all our team with work for the week. What do they call it? Laptop lifestyle. And I'm good with that. Wherever there's good Wi-Fi and I can work. Don't see the We Make Stuff Happen office of Palm Desert. You know, here we are. This is literally how it works. I have my laptop, I have my books, I have all my notes, and everything gets done. Pretty much wherever I am. So that's pretty cool. I have my coffee cup, I have my spare set of earbuds when this battery run out of this one if necessary, and away I go. So. Don't know what your laptop lifestyle looks like. I don't know what your summer is looking like. I'd love to hear in the comments below. But yeah, 29th of July, 2008 was a landmark day in my life, and won't forget it, obviously. But I'm excited for what's going on in the future and the legacy that I'm living because of the seeds that my mom planted in me. So go out and plant some seeds in some other people. Inspire them to become an entrepreneur. Inspire them to go out and do everything that maybe you didn't get to do, that you wish you could have done. Or maybe you find other people to lift you higher so you can get to do what you want to do. Many different ways of looking at that. But either which way, it's Monday. Sun's shining certainly in Palm Desert. It's going to be a scorching hot day. I love hot weather, funny enough. Get a lot of motivation out of vitamin D. And seeing my family around us makes me very happy. So I'll say goodbye. I gotta walk over here to turn this off, and I will see you again next Monday for another Shaving Chronicles. Bye for now.